Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. This is the Budget Mum UK, and in today's video I'm doing my week 3. Hi. You need some juice, mate? This is my life. Anyway, you're 2 for 1 on that one introduction. What was we saying? Oh yeah, this is my week 3 check-in. As you can see, he's perfectly fine. He's doing great after his little operation. Yeah, we're gonna do a week 3 check-in. It's gonna be quite different to my usual check-ins, just because it's been a different couple of weeks. It's all going on, it's all good. Hopefully not as many interruptions. We'll see how we go. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for joining me and sticking around. I really appreciate it. It's making such a massive difference. Thank you so much. If you haven't yet subscribed and you're like on the precipice, let me just tell you, this is free. You get my entertaining life for free. Yeah. Anyway, if you're thinking about subscribing, I would love it if you would go ahead and hit that button, hit the thumbs up thumbs up like icon, children distracting me, the bell notification, and it's amazing for the algorithm, so it really helps to push this video out. Thank you for everyone that always does that. I do appreciate it. Right, we're gonna get stuck in and see what's been going on. So let's jump in and see what happened this week. It's just been a really weird week with everything, basically. I'll give you a little bit more information in a minute, but let's start with what we know in the basics. So we went out on Saturday night, managed to get 2 free tickets to go and see Samantha. It was just madness. I dropped Alexander off at my brother's at like 5:30, and from where I am normally on a straight run, it'd be like maybe 40 minutes drive to the arena, and it took, I think I got there at like 7:10. It's like an hour and a half, and it was got to the point of where I was like, I don't even care how much a car park is, I'll pay it. I will give you my money, just take all my money, because I thought we were going to miss it. I'm going to be late. We hadn't had any food. We were planning on just like picking up something like quick or something maybe when we got there, but as it was, it just sort of got to that last bit, and we sort of moved on, which was great. It meant as well, it was really weird, like the car parks they're around about £10 basically for parking for the show, but we managed to get a spot was like right outside a car park which was charging a tenner. Like literally other cars were going in, I parked on the road. I was like, I'm not paying to park. So tight. However, Karma got me back later because I was so hungry. I did have to get something in there, and it was ridiculous money, which I knew it would be. I ended up paying £9.95 for some nachos and a drink. That was ridiculous. Like, I know how it would cost them pennies, so that made me cry a little bit. I was just so hungry. I just had no choice. I was like, that's the best thing I could get, rather than a bag of sweets. Or like, I'm really not into processed like hot dogs and things like that. They had those. I couldn't even bring myself to get one, no. So £9.95 is what I spent on eating out at the show. So I thought, well, the tickets were free, so that's not too bad, is it? So Sunday was a big shopping kind of day because I had to get everything ready. So basically, I did spend £47.23 on groceries. And then I also spent £50 on petrol because I wanted to make sure I was full and ready to go. And I also spent £41.48 out of Alex's fund because I wanted to get a few different things. One for when he wakes up because he was having an anaesthetic, and wanted things just to distract him from when he comes round. So we got like some Buzz Lightyear toys and a Peppa Pig like thing that he's into. I also got him a Hey Dougie, like a doctor set. It was reduced, well, it was on and off, it wasn't reduced. It was like normally £20 down to 10, because I thought it'd just get him used to the idea of those instruments, and we could practice and play with them and things like that. So it wasn't completely a surprise. We started talking about him going to a hospital. We watched lots of like Peppa Pig going to hospital program, you know, all those kind of things that just sort of gets him familiar with the concept, basically. And that meant that, I'll just do the colours actually before I do that. petrol, which was, oh, I've not done petrol yet. Nope, I can do groceries. And I will do Alex in the same colour as what Holly's was the other day. And let's do this one for, oh, just realised you're not on the screen there. All right, adjust you up. I'm to show you my undone kitchen. Sorry, petrol there. That's that. And then, so yes, so the rest of the week has basically been a no-spin week because we have been at home. Once we come out of hospital, and Alexander was just recuperating basically, so we couldn't go very far. He's got a little catheter in, so it was like impossible to go very far anyway. Although, you know, he's still been 2, so he's also trying to bounce all over the show. It's not too bad. So I was like, well, at least that means you're not too poorly. So today's Friday, and as well as Alexander, my mum's really not well at the moment, so she's just getting assessed at the moment. She's at the hospital, so we're just going to see how that goes, and we're just waiting for feedback on that. I actually think she'd had a stroke, so obviously I'm not a doctor or a nurse or anything like that, but yeah, it just doesn't look too good at the moment, so we're just taking her up. My brother's with her at the minute, just trying to get that to the bottom of that, really. And that is essentially this week so far, so I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the day. Fingers crossed everything's okay for that. And then on Monday, Alexander's catheter comes out, and he'll be back, hopefully back to a bit more of his normal self, and we'll be able to get out and about and do a few things. The weekend is looking relatively quiet still because, you know, it's still not great, but he's managing to move okay. So potentially on Sunday, I might see about taking us pumpkin picking or something like that, something that just getting used to going out and about, really. Because he's actually walking all right now, less penguin-like, which is always nice. Yeah, right, let's have a look then what I've spent. So in terms of my money that went in this week, so time for me got 20, groceries got 50, petrol was 30, beauty was 25, eating out was 10, Holly and Alexander were both 10 as well. So what actually went out? Well, I had eating out was at 995, and I think that was the only, yeah, it is. I was about to get the calculator out, but I think that's the only spend I had, which means it was, well, let's have a look. Should be 5 pence plus whatever else was in there. Gosh. Pen rolling away. Yeah, so I've still got 15 left in that, so that's 5. Which would make sense. Okay, so that's at least we're balanced. So there's 15 left in there. Then I had groceries, which was 47 at 23, which should, okay, that leaves me with £2 and 77. Yep. However, I'm just going to put a line through that because actually I collected the change, and I'll put that in one of my, well, in my penny saving challenge in a moment. Petrol, I've still got 20 left, and I spent 50. But I may need to put some more in that soon, so I'll just have to keep an eye on that when I do my next cash stuff in planning. Beauty didn't change. Time for me didn't change. So that should be at 20 now. And beauty is at 75. And then Holly spends, she had 45, she's now got 55. So Alexander's changed, didn't it? Oh. Let's get this out. Now got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70 in there. Oops, we're losing pen. I've got 70. And he spent 41, 48, so we'll call it 45. I know it's not, but just because that's where the change comes from. And that's us all sort of balanced. Let's see how much I've got then to put in my savings challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 6, 34. Oops, 634. So I'll just grab this. Can I take the 349 off? 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 5. Yes, I can. So that's one of my bigger ones are gone. And I'm left with 1, 2, 50, 70, 85. 285 can go as well. There we go. Oh gosh, I've done the wrong one. Ah. Oh gosh, do you know what I'm like? I'll put a little circle around it so I know it wasn't that one, and I'll try and get rid of that one as soon as I can. 285. Oops. There we go. Let's get that in there. Sorted. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.